sincere is this guy? Because his motives are really interesting, but there's an extent to which you kind of question whether he, is resentful of this guy who is sort of his former, partner, or and how much he really does believe that they're still brothers and that he wants them to sort of reunite.
Well, that's a good question, really. It's one that I think that I like to leave that sort of stuff up to an audience's interpretation.
Mm-hmm.
I think that, I don't want to tell you what you should be thinking or what you should be feeling, but, the interesting thing is that it does raise a lot of questions. When I first read the script, the character of Black Hat to me was a really interesting character, a warrior priest who has trained for years and years to in the order of being a priest and protecting the citizens against the vampire scourge, to suddenly find himself fallen in battle and transformed into the very thing that he was fighting against, to me was a really interesting starting point.
I am the bringer of the tide. I am the wave that will wash clean this unclean world. And you and your priest will help me do it.
What sort of preparation do you generally do for a role? I mean, are you, notwithstanding, say, the physical training that you would have to go through, do you find that you tend to be pretty intuitive when you get on set? Do you do a lot of preparation beforehand, or how does it sort of work for you?
The preparation process for me, I guess, begins first and foremost with the script, and really it's kind of, I liken it to like a big building with a lot of rooms in it, and you have to go through every single door, and thoroughly explore it to, to come up with elements that are going to be right for your character. But first and foremost, it's it starts with the script, and then other things, how the character walks and how he talks, and then you go into makeup, and that adds another layer, and you go into the costume department, and that adds another layer, and it was a really interesting process for this one. We searched a lot till we really kind of finally settled on the look of the character.
Mm. How difficult is it to sort of adjust as an actor physically to the process where you're not necessarily breaking, but you're certainly bending some of the laws of physics in the things that you can do? I mean, what sort of is the learning curve like in terms of getting comfortable with that, making it look natural and easy?
The learning curve is quick, my friend. It's quick.
Mm-hmm.
On some days it's like, well, we're going to, stick you on a harness and you're going to run up that wall, and the wall's like vertical. Like, oh, okay. Don't you think we should have rehearsed this? But, we were blessed. We had a great stunt team, and they really looked after us.
Gotcha. Well, listen, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Take care.
All right.
Thank you too.